Assalamu alaikum dear students, welcome to English Corner. In our first video on common mistakes in academic English, we talked about content related mistakes that students commit in their writing, and in this video I'll talk about structure related mistakes which are found in the students' writing. Structure related mistakes refer to the mistakes related to the elements of a particular genre or type of writing. Every genre or every type of writing has its own elements or structure. For example, in a paragraph, you have to write only one paragraph, while a standard essay normally has at least 4 paragraphs. In a paragraph, you have a topic sentence, which states the topic, the main idea, the general idea, and then the idea stated in the topic sentence is supported by some sentences. So you write, say, supporting sentence 1, supporting sentence 2, supporting sentence 3. So you develop the topic or your idea stated in the topic sentence using some supporting sentences, supporting ideas. And then at last you have a conclusion sentence. In a paragraph you cannot have more than one conclusion sentence, so only one sentence summarizing the whole idea presented in the paragraph. But in an essay you cannot have a topic sentence. In an essay, at the beginning we have an introductory paragraph, and an introductory paragraph has a thesis statement. So your introductory paragraph cannot be without the thesis statement. Thesis statement functions almost like the topic sentence of a paragraph. It has the topic, it has a standpoint, and it expresses the main idea, the general idea, or the idea that you want to express in your writing. Like paragraph, your thesis statement is supported by some ideas. But in paragraph, you have only a supporting sentence, 1, 2, 3, 4. So a supporting sentence of a paragraph can be developed into a body paragraph. That is the paragraph which talks about the first idea. And then you have another body paragraph talking about the second idea, another body paragraph talking about the third. So in essay you have 3 paragraphs, while in paragraph you have 3 supporting sentences. In paragraph you have only one conclusion sentence, but in an essay you have a conclusion paragraph. So a whole paragraph in an essay which concludes the ideas. So you see that paragraph and essay have their own elements, own structure. And remember, each of these elements or each of these parts are linked together. For example, topic sentence is related to the supporting sentence 1, and supporting sentence 1 should be related to the supporting sentence 2. Supporting sentence 2 should be related to the supporting sentence 3. And conclusion, it concludes the whole idea. So it concludes all the ideas that have been presented in the paragraph. This is not a linear relationship. Topic sentence is related not only to the first topic sentence, rather topic sentence is related to the second one, third one, as well as conclusion. So you see, there is a linear as well as a spiral relationship between each elements or its parts. In the same way, in an essay, all the paragraphs are related to each other. And conclusion paragraph, of course, it concludes the whole, all the ideas presented so far. And in the same way, each paragraph in an essay, each paragraph has all the characteristics of a paragraph. So you see, a paragraph is the smallest unit, and in an essay, every paragraph has all the qualities of a separate paragraph. So in the body paragraph 1, you have a topic sentence, which is the main idea. Then you give some supporting sentences to support the topic sentence in the body paragraph 1, and then you have a conclusion which links the topic sentence as well as the next body paragraph. And in the second body paragraph, you talk about supporting sentence 2, that is idea, second idea, and it has all the characteristics of a separate paragraph. Each paragraph has all the characteristics of a paragraph. In addition to that, each paragraph links itself to the next paragraph. Unfortunately, we find that these elements are not properly presented in an academic writing. What you should do, you should have all of them, all the elements you cannot discard any one of them. You should have topic sentence, thesis statement, you should have supporting sentence, body paragraph, you should have conclusion, you should have unity in between the paragraphs or in between the sentences. Even all these elements are present, we find that they are not properly presented, but they are poorly written. For example, a topic sentence or thesis statement. A topic sentence has two functions. One is it relates to the topic or it states the topic, and secondly, it has a controlling idea. Controlling idea means it has an idea which controls what you are going to discuss in the body of the paragraph. The same happens to the thesis statement. It relates to the topic and it has a standpoint. It has a stand. So the writer takes a stand that this should be like this, and this idea controls all the paragraphs and all the sentences in a paragraph, or all the paragraphs in that essay. But unfortunately we find that sometimes the topic sentence has only a topic, it doesn't have any controlling idea, or vice versa. It has only controlling idea, there it doesn't relate to the topic. Okay, let me give you an example. Say you have to write a paragraph on advantages of Facebook for students. So you have some keywords like advantages, Facebook and students. So you have to write about the advantages which Facebook has or provides to the students. So it should have, if you are to write a topic sentence, the topic sentence should have a topic. So Facebook has many important advantages for students. Or say you can say Facebook has many academic advantages for students. So if B, that is Facebook, it is a topic, it relates to the topic, and it has a controlling idea. So you have to write about many academic advantages. You don't have to write about some other advantages, say communication advantages, etc., etc. So academic advantages, this keyword is your controlling idea, and you will write all about these academic advantages of Facebook. Another mistake that we find in students' writings is the loose opening. For example, if you write not many sentences at the beginning, before going into this sentence, you say that Facebook is an important communication system, etc., etc. So it becomes, the introduction becomes very loose. In paragraph, you cannot do this. The first, or at best, the second sentence should be a topic sentence. Say you have to write an essay on a particular topic, and you write too many things which are not related to the controlling idea of your essay or the main keyword of the question. So what you have to do in paragraph, in the first sentence or in the second sentence at best, you have to write the topic sentence. If you are to write an essay, of course, you cannot talk about not many things which are not related to the topic or the, say, keyword of your question. Another common mistake we find in the writings of our students is that it does not have any conclusion. Sometimes your writing does not have any conclusion, and if it has, it is a very loose one again. It is a very poorly written one. And we also find that in conclusion, you initiate some new ideas. You start discussion on some new ideas. But in conclusion, concludes the writing. Conclusion summarizes the whole thing that you have presented so far. It does not start discussion on a new idea or new topic. You have to talk about only what you have written so far. So in conclusion, you cannot insert new ideas. Another mistake that students' writings have is that in a single paragraph, you talk about a number of issues. Remember, a paragraph discusses only one idea, or only one item, or only one aspect. But in a paragraph, you cannot talk about a number of issues, a number of items. To summarize the structure-related mistakes, you have to have all the elements of that particular genre or type of writing. You have to have unity among them. You have to have a conclusion. You have to have a topic sentence or thesis statement, and you have to be very careful of the elements of a topic sentence or a thesis statement. Thank you very much for watching. Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh.